race?
Yeah, it's awesome. It was obviously a hard time for me going racing and not being able to go race just out of nowhere. And I got back racing and won my second race out. And so it was a good little build up. I kind of took a little break. I got a couple wrecks with the midget in a Silver Crown car, but it's been pretty good. I had an awesome team behind me to allow me to do it. Yeah, these guys, I don't think I mixed up my restarts good enough. The first one I felt like I was pretty good, and the second one Wyndham came down there and slid me, and we got a yellow about a half lap in, and I about lost it because I knew these two were going to be back in front of me, and so I was pretty torqued, but we just kind of gained my composure back and just kind of tried to hit my marks as much as I could. I don't think any of us really expect anything, honestly, just because the Chili Bowl is so hard and such good cars. But you just kind of take it as you get it, and my heat race went smooth, my qualifier went smooth, and I knew like if I just kept my nose clean in the main the first start of the race, we'd be really strong. It helped a little bit going from looking back at notes last night that I had from last year when the 3 seed to I just looked back at them and realized that I was basically on the same track as I was last year with Spencer last night, and I knew it was a good thing, and so I kind of just went for it again and a little bit more, pushed it a little bit more just because I feel like I might drive it in a little bit harder, but it definitely is. I feel like I don't know if I wanted the 1, I didn't really want the 1. I was hoping for a 3 or 4 just because I don't like starting the front row, but definitely I'm going to take it and look forward to it. Yeah, it means a lot, I didn't know if I was going to be able to race ever again. My parents didn't tell me until about 2 months after the fact in one of my last appointments that the doctor or the surgeon said that I may never be able to use my left arm again. So I didn't really know up until that point, and I don't think they really told me, just so I didn't think about it, But yeah, it was definitely one of the hardest times of my life, and hopefully I don't have to go through anything harder. But I pushed harder and harder to try to get better and better fast. I was out of my air boot quick and out of my arm cast and sling really, really fast, faster than they expected, and they might not have known.
So what do you eat?
I actually took a lot of CBD.
Cool.
So, but they didn't really know that I was out of my cast and stuff that early. But yeah, it's definitely breathtaking, to know. I swiped through my phone some pictures and see some of the pictures of the truck and stuff, and to know that I kind of jumped out of that thing. And for all you guys that don't know it, the truck wasn't that bad when it all happened. It just burnt down and made it look really, really bad. So, but yeah, I'm kind of speechless when it comes to that type of stuff. Don't really like looking back at it or anything. Just a time in my life that I kind of hope I forget one day. I'm back.
Where does that make Saturday then if you can go out, pull it off?
Well, I'm back right now, so hopefully I'm back tomorrow. Lenny's might be in the near future, but I'll be back tomorrow. Try not to really worry about the past 24 hours. Just get back in here, get the car maintenance, and give it my best shot. That's all you can do, A lot of these guys have a lot of shots at this, take a lot of shots at this, and never succeed. So, we'll just kind of take it as it goes and take what gives us.
Yeah, honestly, I just kind of tried it. I went down to the bottom on one of the restarts there, and come off 2, and I picked off 2 guys, and the yellow come out, and then I just, I figured they'd go down there after I kind of showed it to them, but they didn't. Then I just kind of went back to the bottom and just started picking up cars, and I stayed there. So the car was great, and I just, I saw the screen a couple times, but then I saw Tanner in 1 and 2, and every time that I'd try and slide him or get by him, he'd slide me if I tried to go to the top. So it was just tough. So I just had to stick down the bottom, be patient. Yeah, no, you're definitely right. I've been racing with Shane and Dustin and his family since I was probably about 5 years old. His parents own the quarter midgets that we drove, so it's special to get the opportunity to race with Shane and Dustin and Colby Copeland and that whole team. It really is. It is a night I won't forget. We're 1 spot short, but for their first year to put an operation together like that with 6 cars, 2 rookies, or 2.5 rookies, it's awesome. I mean, those two built that whole team by themselves in the shop, just 2 guys. So it's pretty cool to perform for them and Matt Wood and all those guys.
Yeah, we led early there, and I think I jumped to the top probably 2 or 3 laps too soon, and fell back to third and kind of put us in the position there to have to race hard the rest of the race with Tanner and Ryan and everybody up front. So the last 10 laps were crazy. I felt like I still had good enough speed to win. We just couldn't get a run going. We'd have cautions, and I'd slide Tanner, he'd cross me over, Bernal snuck under us, and it just went back and forth. It seemed the rest of the race that way, and kind of disappointed, but finished third. Yeah, I mean, I'm disappointed in myself coming off the bottom like that early and putting myself in a position to have to race as hard as I did. Obviously the Tucker boat cars have had great speed all week with Christopher winning last night, and Reitzel and Dylan and everybody. So, that's how it goes. Though it's chillyable, I'll get over it tomorrow. I'll have to come through the B. Just disappointed to start on the pole like that and get the lead away when you have such a good race car. And I felt like the bottom was starting to slow down a little bit, and it seems like every other night prior to this, the top had come in 2 laps into the race, and tonight it just stayed better for longer. And when I jumped up there, I fell back to third, and it was just the wrong decision at that point.